Good evening, everyone. So, guys, in the previous session, let me open this one once again. Okay. So, we have done all the configuration related to FTP server, right? And also, we have seen how to download a file, right? And how to download a file from the GUI, okay? So, that we were facing some issue. So, just to let you know, now see, in the Chrome, okay, so Chrome is no, or even the Internet Explorer is no more supporting the FTP from the GUI, okay. Either you have to use WinSCP, that is what, this one is the WinSCP. I'll tell you how to, I'll come to this part later on. But first we'll see completely how to download. Okay, so I was searching why we are not able to do so, because earlier it's not a problem with the FTP configuration, it's problem with the Chrome extension. So I need to download an extension for FTP client as well. So to connect locally, or the all the virtual machine or the local server, if this is the server, right? For example, this is your server, correct? So if you want to connect to this server from your browser, okay, then you need to install FTP client. Like normally, if you have to connect to FTP server. So, which is our FTP server, guys? This is our FTP server. That is engineer Abhishek Roshan. If you remember properly in the the previous session, correct? So, if you have to connect to this one, you just type FTP 192.168.72.214, right? Yes or no, guys? Correct? And which is the user? Anonymous. Correct? The spelling is correct. Password is enter. So you can see this one, right? LS. So this is the FTP. But to connect to this FTP server, we have to install FTP client. All of you have seen that in the same server, for our testing purpose, last time we have installed FTP what? Client, right? And if you want to check this one, RPM hyphen QA and FTP, right? So you can see this is the client, FTP client. Yes or no, guys? Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
Correct? So the same thing we have done it over here, right? So now the next thing is that if you have to do the same thing from a different machine, and okay, so this is your FTP server now. Now this is your different machine, or it could be your client machine, it could be your virtual machine, or different host also. So in this case, this is our second machine. Okay, this is our FTP client. Let me rename this one so it will be easy for you. FTP client. Okay, I'm going to make it as a FTP client, and this one I'm going to rename as a FTP. But remember, in production, it won't be like this. It will be like genuine name will be some server name. It's related to your specific to your application. Okay, the name could be anything. The host name could be anything. Just for your understanding, I am doing this one. So now from this machine, I have to connect to this machine, and this I am doing from the CLI, right, guys? So, and same thing, if you wanted to do it from the browser, then in that case you need to install FTP Chrome extension. Okay, so there is a FTP client extension for uh, uh, this Mozilla, and for the Google Chrome as well, guys. Okay, this is that reason in the previous session we were facing issue, whether even if you type FTP colon slash slash 192.168.72.214, right? So it's keep on telling open Microsoft Edge. Even if you open the Microsoft Edge also, you are not going to get anything. The reason behind that one, because Chrome and Mozilla or even Internet Explorer is stopped supporting FTP from your browser. For this, if you want to open, so either you need to use this WinSCP, FileZilla, SFTP, or anything. See, here only you can change the protocol and you can connect. I'll show you how you can do it this one. Okay. But before this one, let's finish the second scenario. So we have done with the testing, Correct. Now the second scenario is we have to connect from this server to this server from the FTP client. So here also we need to install the FTP client, right? So to install the FTP client, let's move on to, I have already downloaded the FTP. I had some issues updating the yum and all, right? So I have downloaded the package directly. FTP client is a single package that you can install anywhere. Okay, it's a single package which you need to install, right? So just do a RPM hyphen IVH, right? And then FTP install. So your FTP is installed, RPM hyphen QA and FTP. So you can see it is installed now, guys, right? Now from this server, you have to connect to the FTP server. So what is the command? FTP 192.168.72.214, right? So it's connected, you can see, right? It's connected, right? And
Yes,
then
sir.
type
Hmm.
anonymous. So, and a password is nothing. Okay. So just do a ls. You are see here, you are in the, just go to pub directory, right? Just do a ls. So you can see all this. There is also one way to, I think, I'm not sure. I think this will, yeah, it will be show like this. Okay, fine. It will show the system files and all. Okay, that is fine, guys. Okay. So this is the files. Now to download from here to this server, right? If you want to download to this server, how you are going to download? So get command is there. Okay, just use a get command, file one. So it's going to download. So it's telling that transfer completed. Correct? Yes or no, guys? Correct. Now come over here, just see the file is
Yes.
there or not. ls-ltrh. So you can see it's downloaded, right? Correct. It's in the different server in FTP client. So this is how you can download a file from FTP server from the CLI. Getting my point, guys? Okay. Now, if you have to do the same thing from the WinSCP, that I'll tell you later. Before that, I'll show you how you can upload a file, okay, to this FTP server from this FTP client. And even from the same FTP server, also you can make it as a FTP client. The same server, you can make it as a FTP server, FTP client. And if you want to make a different host or a different machine, our FTP client, you can make that as well, guys. So now we are going to see the scenario how we can upload it. So for that, there are some configurations. Just hold on. Okay. So for this one, guys, you need to do some kind of a configuration. So what all configurations are there? Let's move on to the FTP server. Let's come over here. Just go to where FTP. Okay, just we have this directory, right? So in this directory, just do a ls-ltrh. Okay, now create a directory, upload. Okay, we have created a directory and just do a ls-ld. Okay, and what is the permission of this one? Root ownership and the group permission is root, correct? So in this one, just change the permission of this one to chgrp group permission to FTP to this folder. Now check again what is the permission now. Okay. So now you can see it's root and FTP. Fine. So the owners, the group permission we have given to this one. Now give execute permission to this folder. Done. After doing this one, just check once again. ls-ld upload. Okay. So now you can see the permissions are also changed. 7 7. Okay, there is a mistake, guys. In this one, you need to change the permission to 775, not 755.
Yes.
Okay, this will work. Okay, now check again. This is correct. Okay, Now we got this permission, correct? Now we are done with this one. Now let's move on to the server, okay? To the FTP client and again try to connect. But before that, do one thing. Let's move on to script folder. You guys remember in this server also we have some scripts, right? So this thing I'm trying to upload it to the upload folder, okay? So we are under the script folder. Now let's upload some of the file from here to your FTP server. How we are going to do this one, guys? So you need to do a control R FTP. Okay. Let's connect to this server. Anonymous. One second. Enter. Right. And just do a PWD. Okay. Let's do a ls. So you need to move on to upload folder. Upload. Okay. Enter. So now you are in the upload folder. You can see also we are inside the upload folder. But if you have to upload anything from, you are in which directory as of now? Script. So how you will come to know inside from, now you are into the FTP server, but you wanted to see the content of your FTP client or the directory where from where you have from where you have connected to FTP server. So for that there is a command called exclamation mark ls. Remember this one, okay? So you will be able to see all the content what is there inside your script folder. You no need to exit from it and then see the content. No, you can directly see from like this also. Understanding my point, guys? Yes or no? Correct. Once you see the content, what is the command to upload a file? Now we, what we are going to do, we are going to put a file to this FTP server, right, from this client, right? So how we can do it? Put, right? So once you try to put this this days underscore calculator, just see what we are getting here. Permission denied. Why we are getting this one? Any idea, guys? Why we are getting this one?
Wi-Fi 0.
No,
Permission
this
of
is
the file is different.
Manoj, your voice is not audible.
The permission of day calculator file would be different.
Come up again, Manoj.
The file permission would be different.
No, no, no. Anurag, what could be the reason? What is the command to check the configuration file of VSFTPD? In the last session also I have explained. I want this answer from you guys. If you remember, there is a command rpm hyphen rpm hyphen
U, ULC. ULC something repository with the repository.
ulc vsftpd.
FTP.
VSFTP.
So there is a file, guys. Okay, what is that file? Which file is the most important file in this one?
FTP is the
Actually, users
Correct,
RAM.
Users. We don't know.
correct.
VSFTP.
So let's go inside this one. Okay, and just search for anon. Enter. So you see, we have already did anonymous underscore enable equal to yes. No, not this one. Just do a n. So there is something called anonymous upload enable. Correct. So you need to uncomment this one, guys. Okay. So the upload also you need to uncomment. Done. Correct. Yes or no? Now what next we need to do? Who is going to answer me? Yogesh.
System serial restart VSFTPD.
Yes,
Okay,
sir.
correct?
Enable.
Yes. And one more thing, this is passive mode, right? Entering into passive mode. So you know how to change that one. Just do a prompt. Okay, prompt. So interactive mode is off. Okay. Now I'll go by again and again try to log in and do the same thing. Anonymous. Correct? Password, CD, upload, prompt, interactive mode off, and just do a pwd. Just see where you are exactly. Correct? And just do a exclamation mark ls. Now upload. What it's telling? Could not create file. What could be the reason? Still, we are not able to upload, guys. What could be the reason? Tell me. Any idea? Anurag, these are the real time troubleshootings only. Okay,
ये तो
Yes, sir.
प्रोडक्शन
Yes, sir.
वाला
correct. You are still not able to upload. What could be the reason? Tell me. Okay. Have you guys heard of? I have already taken a topic of ACL, set boolean off, set boolean on, like that.
yes sir get FSCL.
Yes, get FSCL. That is something. Boolean something is there, right? Have I told that one? So that is not in that one, Vishal. Sorry, it is my bad. So in SC Linux, it is SC Linux. I have explained set enforce, get enforce. If you guys remember, right?
Yes sir.
Correct. So for
Yes.
that one, just run a command called get SC bull hyphen a pipe grep FTP. You
Yes.
need to see this one. This is important. Okay. Now see what all things are off. Okay. You need to make sure you see allow FTPD. Allow FTPD is off. This is the thing which you need to make turn on, guys. Okay. So here there are multiple options are there. Okay. But you have to turn on. Okay. This is fine. Absolutely fine. There is no problem with this one. Okay. So we are going to make anon write. The one which you can see FTPD anon write has to be. This is that reason you are getting this error. Could not create file. Anon write is off. If you will make it on, so it's going to upload the file because of this. So how we are going to do this one, guys? So just run the command chcon -t public content uh, underscore read write underscore t. I'll give you all this command. Don't worry about this one. Okay. Now only because these are the FTP configurations, so I'll give you all this. Okay. So this one, Sorry, in the wrong doing this one. It has to be done in the FTP server, guys. The one which I have executed just now, the command, this command, it has to be executed in the FTP server, right? Correct? I have executed in the FTP client. So you need to execute in the FTP server, right? Because you are trying to upload to FTP server. Yes or no? Yes or no, guys?
Yes, sir.
Nobody told me, sir, you are executing
Oh,
in the wrong place. Okay, fine. Okay. So now let's execute this one over here. Here also we are not getting anything. Why? Have I given upload folder? No, right? I need to give
oh,
upload
no.
folder, correct? Correct?
Yes,
Correct,
sir.
sir.
I've not given any input. Why I'm intentionally doing all this mistake? I just wanted to see how much you guys are. See, these things. I have already done this one. Okay, but even if you guys, if I'll show you the history, I have executed 4 to 5 times. But intentionally, I'm doing this one so that you guys will understand where we make mistakes. So you should be very patient. Okay, when you are working in production environment. So chcon missing operands, what is this? This is some error. Array, I have not given a folder name only. This is why I am getting this error. And if you have to check something, okay, what is the permission in context of your upload directory, guys? So you have to use command ls hyphen l d z of your upload folder. So you can see the permission. Now it is set to public. This I have explained, Vishal, right? This I have explained in SC Linux, correct? Already I have explained this one. Vishal, are these videos are also there, so you guys are not going through those. Sure. Okay, so this is important. The last one, read write this one for upload folder. Okay, now we will be able to load anything from here. Okay, now let's log in again. FTP. What is this? Okay, it's FTP 192.168.72.214. Correct? Anonymous. Enter. Okay, and then let's off the interactive mode and just do a ls. Let's go to upload folder and just do exclamation mark ls. Okay, so let's try to upload this once again. Put could not create file. Why?
सर वो सर्विस को रिस्टार्ट करके देखते हैं एक बार
Okay,
अपने
let
सर्वर
me
पे.
see. Might be yes, it's required. Hmm. So what it's telling, days calculator is service not available. Remote server has closed connection. Passive mode refused. Okay, I need to come out of this one again. Let me connect again. Okay, anonymous. Enter. So one more thing, guys. Oh. Hmm. ls, let me see if it works, then I'll troubleshoot in another way. Okay, cd upload, correct, and then let's take any of the file. Okay, this test file. Enter passive mode would not create file. I think some mistake we are doing here. Okay, okay, okay.
Sir, SE Linux importing
In, no, 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 no. See, there is one configuration I have missed it, guys. Before that, there is a command. Okay, so the command is called your get scbull. Okay, hyphen a 5 grep ftp. Okay, this we know. This we know. Okay. So see, anon equal to right, still it is off. We have changed the permission of upload. But I said just now we have to make it turn on, right? Yes or no, guys? Did I turn it on? No, right? So how we have to turn it
नहीं
on? Correct? I haven't turned it on. So for that, hyphen P, allow. Just take this one. No, earlier the in old version it is allow. Now you need to take on. Done. Okay, now restart the service again. Let's come over here. Okay, let's do a buy, correct? And then control R FTP anonymous, enter. Okay, ls, go to upload folder, change the interactive mode off, interactive mode F. Now see, now put, you can put any of the file. It should work 100%. Done, correct? Yes or no? Now go to FTP server, go to where FTP, which folder? Upload ls-ltrh. See, correct? Correct?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Now the same thing, guys. If you wanted to do it, okay, from where? The same thing you wanted to do it from, as I said very clearly, the browser it's not going to support. Okay, so you need to use some kind of a WinSCP, okay, FileZilla, or any medium from where you can upload your file or download your file. Okay, so for that, let's use this one WinSCP, so you can do it. So yeah, you can see here SFTP is there because I'm just using FTP. I told you secure FTP in your production. Vishal, you have been used this one multiple times. Okay, so you just need to connect to your server, guys. Okay, just do a if config. Okay, let's take this IP from here, and username is anonymous. So here you can see it's already by default coming as a anonymous. Okay, so let's log into this one, so you can see both folder we have in place. So any of the file you wanted to do it, totally up to you. Okay, you can even if you want to upload, okay, you can upload to upload folder, just try it out from here. So it's uploaded, guys. Okay, putty also it's uploaded inside the upload folder, and now you can come over here. Just do a ls-ltrs, so you will be able to see your putty.ext. Correct? Yes or no? Correct. And if you have to download something, just go to which folder? One folder back, right? So you can do it the same way. Clear? So this is how you can install a FTP server, right? And you can upload a file to this FTP server. You can download a file to this FTP server from this FTP server using your CLI. Okay, using this FTP client. This is a CLI, guys. Yes or no? This is a CLI, and same thing you wanted to do it from WinSCP, FileZilla, or any other medium. That also you can do it, guys. It's totally up to you. And if you wanted to create some user, okay, so those FTP user, that is a different set of configuration. You all of you know this is an anonymous user, so it doesn't require any password and all. So in that case, the file is, all of you know what is that command, rpm hyphen qlc vsftpd, correct? So under FTP user you can put those user list. So whoever FTP user you wanted to, means suppose if you want to add Vishal, you want to add Anurag, you want to add Manoj. So you can see these are the people. Root is already a FTP user. So this is why he is able to upload and download a file. If I'll add Vishal, so Vishal should be also able to upload and download a file. And it's written also users that are, sorry, my bad, I think it is, what is that, users that are not allowed to log in via FTP. Root name is over here, so there will be another file, user list, not FTP user. Root is by default a super admin, guys. Okay, yes. So here you can see this is the actual, okay, this is the file where you need to make an entry of a user whom you wanted to allow to log into FTP server. So you can see the root name is over here, right? So root is in both the file. Root is in your FTP user list file also, and FTP user also file in that file. So we have both the file in place, guys. If some, because anyways root you cannot stop, okay? So those are the default settings which we have seen just now, okay? And these are the default settings which you are seeing now, okay? But if you specifically uh, you wanted to allow a user or deny a user, then you need to make an entry in these two files. What all those files are there? Again, remember this file. Okay. So the file is FTP user, where you don't want to allow the user, a normal user I'm talking about. Okay. If you don't want to allow a normal user to log into FTP server, you can give their name over here. And if you want to allow a user, a normal user who has to log into FTP server, you can give name over here.
Yes, sir. We can do this same thing with the FileZilla application.
Yes, FileZilla FTP also we can do it, Vishal. So guys, let's end up the session here, here only. Thank you for staying connected with me. Let's connect again tomorrow for the next session. Till then, bye bye and Jai Hind.
जय हिंद
And
सर, गुड नाइट।